What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to another stream. Great day. I hope y'all are having a great day. It is beautiful in Atlanta, warm. Just had a great run this morning, and now we are getting into some AI, some AI stuff. So I was just doing work today, client work today, and I was excited to stream today because it's a few things that have been going on. One thing that's like super major, and other things that I just am eager to share with you guys. So the first thing that we're gonna get into, actually, first, if you are new to the stream, my name is David. I started this channel because I developed a passion for AI and experimenting with it, and I developed this channel to share it, to find other people that are experimenting with AI and see how we can make it better for each other. But this stream is basically where we will go over AI news, we will go over live walkthroughs, we will go over vibe coding, we will be building things together, all types of stuff. And be sure to join the AI AI Lab community. The link is in the description, and you will get not only tons of free resources, but also you'll get a group of great people to speak with as well. So let's hop right in. So the first thing that we're going to be going over today is GPT 5.4. So this released yesterday, and I didn't expect it. You want to know why I didn't expect it? Because in our last stream, we went over GPT 5.3 instant or something like that. Yeah, 5.3 instant. And if you don't know, before yesterday or before 5.3 instant came out, we had GPT 5.2 inside of the actual chat. So now we are getting basically a polished model that's including 5.2's advancements and 5.3's advancements. So really quickly, let me just make sure that the stream is okay. Okay, it sounds good. Okay, cool. So let me see. Just a second. I got to deal with client work. And sometimes clients are going to text me and stuff in the middle of me streaming. So I don't apologize, but let's go to the live. Don't need to do this. Later back. Oh my goodness, bro. Okay, hold on. Technical difficulties, I guess. Okay, bro. Like, oh my goodness. Am I live? Bro, I'm I'm starting to get tired of YouTube Studio. Oh, okay, here it is. I think. Okay, all right, cool. All right, we're good. All right. We are about to jump right in. So put this right here. And all right. So GPT 5.4, they are saying that this model is designed for professional work. I love the sound of that. You guys know that we run businesses over here, and if a model can do better at professional work, that chances are that it can do business better or do things that you need to do in business better. So um today we're releasing 5.4 thinking. um you got it in the API and codex. So I'm trying to we're that's one thing that we're going to do today is put 5.4 inside of OpenClaw as a model. I got to figure out the proper configuration for that. I'm pretty sure it might be dash thinking, but we'll do that later. Most capable, of course, they're going to say that it brings together the best of our recent advances in reasoning, coding, and agentic workflows into a single frontier model. This is very, very important. I like the sound of this because basically all of these improvements that we're seeing are now consolidated into the same model. So the industry leading coding capabilities of 5.3 codex, while improving how the model works across tools, software environments, and professional tasks. So if one thing that I've been doing is using 5.3 codex inside of OpenClaw, and if 5.4 can do much better, and I think it's the same price. We'll look at the prices after we look at this, and we're also going to do some tests, but it's sounding good so far. Professional tasks involving spreadsheets, presentations, and documents. The result is a model that gets complex real work done accurately. Okay, cool. You can now provide an upfront plan of its thinking, so you can adjust course mid-response while it's working and arrive. Okay, so that's something that is pretty much new in chatbots, is being able to send a message and steer the agent while it's working. You have that on some applications, but not necessarily inside of ChatGPT or Gemini or anything like that. So that's very, very good. Arrive at a final output that's more closely aligned with what you need without additional turns. Okay, that's very, very good. It improves deep web research for highly specific queries while better maintaining context for questions that require longer thinking. Okay. It's the first general purpose model they've released with native state-of-the-art computer use capabilities, enabling agents to operate computers and carry out complex workflows. So if you've been seeing, whenever someone is talking about 5.4 or 5.4, they are usually saying, oh, this thing can operate your whole entire computer. And, we'll see how true that is, but it's saying that it's good across applications. It supports up to 1 million tokens of context. We love that. Allowing agents to plan, execute, and verify tasks across long horizons. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Most token efficient reasoning model yet, using significantly fewer tokens to solve problems when compared to 5.2. Okay, so here is its comparison, and I'm so glad they're making this comparison to 5.3 codex and 5.2. So bam, 83%, 13% jump on both of those here. Just like a 1% jump on Swebench and a 1% jump compared to a 5.3 codex on OS World Verified. And we'll look at some other benchmarks as well. Browse Comp, Toolathon. So it's a little bit better. Previously reported as achieved 74% with a newly introduced API parameter that preserves the original image resolution. Okay. All right. So it does a little bit better. 5.4, 5.4 Pro. Let's see these. Okay, so this is businesses and these are spreadsheets. Okay, so documents were generated with reasoning effort set to X high. So yeah, you can see the difference, documents, bridal sales training. 5.4 does something that is more polished. And this is one of the things that I've been really looking for. Whenever I create AI documents, I want the document to have more than just color inside of the title. I want it to have highlights. I want it to be on brand to whatever company I'm using it to work for and things of that nature. So I may have to restart the stream, honestly. But I'm gonna restart the stream after this. But presentations. So we see this kind of like generic look over here, and then we have this more polished look over here. So that's good to know that it can create spreadsheets, documents, and presentations better. That's very useful because I create documents throughout the day. I operate inside of spreadsheets. And that's always a great improvement. In chat, you can try these capabilities in ChatGPT using GPT 5.4 Thinking or Pro if you're an enterprise user. Okay. To make 5.4 better at real world work, they continued their progress at driving down hallucination and errors. Okay, so hallucination and errors is a place that we have always wanted to keep paying attention to, and we'll bring up some benchmarks for that as well so it can compare. GPT 5.4 is our most factual model yet on a set of de-identified prompts where users flagged factual errors. 5.4's individual claims are 33% less likely to be false, and its full responses are 18% less likely to contain any errors relative to GPT 5.2. Okay, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Now we get down to the computer use. So we see 5.2 just off of this chart, number of tool yields versus the accuracy. It'll take way more tool yields, which I'm sure in part is because of the low accuracy. And 5.4 will take less tool yields or tool calls and have a better accuracy. So you see the different efforts. This is none, this is low, this is medium, this is high, and this is extra high. So the difference between low and extra high is about 5% in terms of accuracy in tool calling. So if you're doing tool calling, you can feel comfortable using a low thinking. I think that's a fair judgment. Email and calendar. So this is it using the computer. So it's seeing the field, it's actually putting stuff in, sending it. Interpret screenshots of a browser interface and interacts with UI elements through coordinate-based clicking to send emails. And that's one thing that my OpenClaw either taught itself to do or just found out that it could do. They can actually move the cursor around and click just based off of coordinates on the computer screen. So that's very cool to see. Bulk data entry. Now this is something that I definitely want to take advantage of. Processes a list of records, submits the information across 10 web forms using Playwright based browser and automation. Okay, so yeah, I'm about to change this. I'm about to change my model in OpenClaw. Hopefully, let me see how much quota I have left. Let me open anti-gravity real quick and see how much quota I have. I'll probably have 10%, man. For the week, 15%. Okay, 15%. We got 15% to try out 5.4 with OpenClaw. Okay. Cool. Coding. So Sweetbench, it is better at coding than 5.3 Codex, or you can say that it's kind of the same, but compared to 5.2, it is significantly better, I would say. Well, not significantly, but a little bit better. Less tool calls, more tool calls. That's extra high, medium. So it does it faster as well. So it won't take as long to do things that 5.2 took long to do. Looking at the production, okay. When talking on fast mode, in Codex delivers up to 1.5 faster token velocity. All right, so they have some examples where they built out some theme park simulation games and an RPG game and a Golden Gate Bridge flyover with 5.4. This looks very, very cool. Like, you have a simulation, you can build roads, you have these little nodes moving around, the guest interactions, you have, revenue. So this is really, really cool. RPG game, this is nice. This is nice. I wonder how many prompts it took to build this out. That's amazing. Playwright was used to validate the interface, inspect, and refine UI behavior. Okay. Alongside a presentation refined through iterative UI and shader work. So it wasn't one shot, of course, but this, it's possible to make this with 5.4, which I think is very, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so let's check out this video and let's just see. Hopefully y'all are able to hear it, honestly. Can y'all hear this?
We want models to be like really good at checking its own work, especially as the things we ask our models to build become more complex. My name is SQ, and I work on training the models to be better at web development, app development, anything that really requires some sort of user experience.
So this is the guy that's responsible for how good ChatGPT is at front end development.
Our new model, GPT 5.4 thinking, and two of its app development related capabilities. One, it's its ability to use CUA or computer use. And two, it's its ability to make great websites using an image input. When we ask the model to use CUA compared to 5.3 Codex, it doesn't have to spin up like a new environment to do it. It's more like how you or I would interact with a computer. With persistent CUA, we're seeing in some cases when we ask the model to test its own work, that the token use has actually dropped by 2/3, which is quite exciting. So I brought some examples to show today. I'm going to open Codex. I'm going to use GPT 5.4 thinking, and I'm going to use the high reasoning level. Build and test a 3D chess game, Electron app. I'm going to add just a little bit of more of a challenge for the model as well, and ask it to make two effects, glass and marble. It's cooking. This is a challenging use case for CUA because there's so many pieces. You have to click the right pieces. Are like reflections working? The model needs to have a good sense of like all the rules and then how like manipulating those pieces will lead to a state where you can actually test out those rules. Like castling, for instance, right? Where do you drag the king or the rook to get it to the right place where it'll actually castle correctly? That was castling that just happened. That was en passant. What is it doing now? So CUA is clicking through the game and moving the pawn on the other side. It's actually playing the game. We're building software for humans to use, and humans use software with user interfaces. And so we want the model to be able to check its own work like a human would. The second thing I want to talk about is website replication, and in particular, image gen and image search. My partner, Nancy, has always wanted to start her own coffee shop. She's not a coder, and so she gave me a design that she wanted for her website, and we're going to use Codex and 5.4 thinking to make that into a reality. For this example, I'm using Codex, but it works just as well in ChatGPT. The model is better able to understand the context of the design, like what kind of images that actually would be most appropriate given the style, and will prompt ImageGen to make images that are more in line and aesthetically cohesive. So right now it's calling the ImageGen tool, and it has a smart use of ImageGen as well because images take a while to generate. So it's actually doing all 4 of these images concurrently, which is pretty neat. Now the model is able to check its own work using CUA. What CUA did here is like open up the image, inspect it, open up the website, also look at it, compare them side by side, and make sure that the website created is as close as possible to the image that I put. With this update, it makes the work a lot cheaper, a lot more efficient, and also ultimately helps you do better work.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw one of our previous videos, but it was talking about, actually I'm gonna pull it up. It was talking about how I used Kimmy K 2.5 to basically clone this website. So cloning websites with K 2.5. We're about to do a cloning websites with GPT 5.4 because they're saying that, off of an image it can do very, very well. So we are definitely going to test that part out. Tool use is better. Output tokens without tool with tool search. Wow. Tool search. Tool search is something new. With tool search, GPT 5.4 instead receives a lightweight list of available tools along with a tool search capability. Wow, nice, 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 nice. All 36 were enabled in 2 modes, exposing everyone plus tool search. Okay, so it's just saving tokens, becoming more efficient in its use. Agentic tool calling. Yeah, it's just more efficient. And this is what we can expect from these kind of, point one increment models, is that they are going to become more efficient. They are going to be increasing the capabilities in one area or 2 areas, or it might be like this where they consolidate all the areas they've been working on. But when we get like a GPT-6, I think GPT-6 is going to be AGI for sure. might be improve web search, steerability, interrupting it. Okay, so let's check this out. So that's something that I feel like we should have been, encountering, been doing, been had, but safety, availability, and pricing. Over recent months, we've continued improving the safeguards, similar to we are treating it as high cyber capability under our preparedness framework. And we are deploying it with the corresponding protections as documented in the system card. An expanded cyber safety stack, including monitoring systems, trusted access controls, and asynchronous blocking for high-risk requests. Okay, availability and pricing. GPT 5.4 is rolling out gradually today across GPT and Codex. It's 5.4, so I gotta see the model name for OpenAI Codex. But I mean, that looks like it should be that 5.4. Okay, cool. So let's go to some LLM benchmarks, and we're also going to open OpenRouter. You guys can see how much, I mean, bro. Let's go to compare. So we got a 5.4. Let's put it up against a Sonnet 4.6, and let's put it up against, what do you guys say? Gemini 3.1. Gemini 3.1 Pro preview. I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but like 3.1 preview is just not doing good. It's just not okay. But so let's just compare each of these really quick. They are all around the same price. Gemini 3.1 literally blasted through my credits. Like, it doesn't have any optimization when it comes to that. But let's see which one is faster. So Sonnet, of course. Let's make this Opus because, I think Opus is in a tier of its own. You see this price? It's in a tier of its own. Like, 5.4 Pro may be what Opus is. The Opus tier for ChatGPT, but I've never even used a Pro model from ChatGPT. I've never had like the super pro plan, so it hasn't been, anything crazy. But um text image file, 1 million context, which we love that. Stream cancellation, support tools, no prompt training, caching. Standard. People are beginning to use it. Came out March 5th. And let's switch Gemini 3.1 to 5.4 Pro. What in the world? No, this is crazy. This is insane. I had no clue that there was a model this expensive. I had absolutely no clue that there was a model this expensive. $30 per million tokens for input and $180 per million tokens for output. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It hasn't even started this has to be only used for like research stuff. Like enhanced reasoning capabilities, optimized for step-by-step reasoning, excels at agentic coding. Bro, what? This is crazy. The latency is crazy as well. 7 tokens a second compared to a 70 or a 40. That's crazy. $30, bro. Hold on, man. Stop it. 5.2 Pro. Oh my goodness. Have these always been this way? That's crazy. Like, I did not know that these were just so expensive. 120? And they have terrible tokens per second. Does anybody use these pro models? Like, if you use these pro models, please join the community and let me know, because what in the world, bro? That's crazy. Cause my main model is Kimi K2, and then I have like a Codex 5.3. So if a 5.4 can do better than those, and it costs about the same as Codex, and it has the same capabilities, and it's better in some regards, and then I have like a Kimi K2.5 just for like just talking to my agent, then I think that'll be a nice setup. But I'm ready to jump in and explore it, but let's look at some benchmarks really quick. So, and let's also try to bring up Bridge Bench. So Bridge Bench is something that BridgeMine offers, and 5.4 is currently at the top there in LLM leaderboard. 3.1 Pro preview and GPT 5.4 extra higher at the top. So this is saying algo 98.9. That's almost 100. Debug 96.4. Let me see. Are they gonna give us anything other than those? Just the prices. So the best low price model is seemingly GLM 5, and like I say, I use K2.5. Let's find another benchmark. I need to figure out like where am I going to go for my benchmarks, and looking at my benchmarks. So 5.4 is top on this website, where it's a 70 agentic coding average, which is 5 higher than the next best. 94 here, 88 here. Small improvements. Language average is lower than Gemini 3.1. And yeah. But most of the things it's winning right now. Claude 4.6 Opus high effort beats it in coding average, reasoning average, and language average. So these models have their respective good abilities or parts about them. And, you know, there's no clear super winner right now. Like one may be better at coding right now, one may be better at chat right now, and things of that nature. But so they said that we can try out Codex inside of I mean 5.4 inside of Codex. So let's open that up. And I am actually going to restart the stream before we test this out, most likely, just because I forgot to do something. So actually, can I? Maybe I can do it from here. Um, Maybe I can't. Oh, I gotta do it before I start. Okay, so I'm about to just restart this in a second. Be back in a second. Or maybe I shouldn't. Should I do it? Should I stop it? You know what? I'm not gonna stop it. I'm not gonna stop it. Cause what I was just gonna do is turn on dual streaming, and you know, I don't have to do that every single stream. I don't have to do that. And I don't want to lose this stream. So I don't want them to be like split up or anything like that. So all right, we're inside of Codex. We have 5.4 right here. I don't necessarily want to use my rates inside of Codex, so we're going to use it inside of regular ChatGPT, which all you have to do is go 1 second. If this thing wants to let me zoom in, whatever. All right, choose 5.4 thinking. And so they said documents. I am going to get 5.4 thinking to create a PDF. Create a PDF explaining. Create a PDF lead magnet for the views agency that we can give to CMOs. Pick the topic based on what you know about TVA and what we do, and make it on brand to our company. Okay, so we have it on thinking. I'm not sure if I need to turn on anything else to get an actual document. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna send it, but let's send that off. 5.4 thinking. And let me go over here. I'm building a lead magnet around TVS strong position brand system as a performance layer. Okay, so what I'm looking for here is that it creates a PDF that looks like something that the TVA would give out to our clients. It knows a lot about TVA, so it should be able to come up with something that's pretty good. And it also said presentations, so we're gonna get it to build out a presentation, but I'm not sure if it needs to be on the agent mode. So we are going to go to another one of my businesses, and we're going to go and say create a full presentation, stylized and branded presentation for AI Educate's upcoming live masterclass going over AI for beginners. Let's just see. Make it on brand to AI Educate with the following brand assets. See attached, and output a final ready to use presentation, 16:9 size for each slide. Okay. So bam, we are going to go over here and we are going to get a couple of brand items for AI Educate. We can use that. We can use this. It's the logo. We'll put this logo in there. We can put daily stream. Let's put that in there. Let's put AI Educate. Maybe it can include, let's say, include slides for our daily stream and for joining our community at the end, and include our logo. And this is really like an unpolished prompt. I wouldn't even put this in here like this. I would build it out much more and more structured. But let's send that out and let's see if it brings back a presentation PDF. Creating PDF helper functions. So it's creating some PDF helper functions. It's creating some stuff. So it's just coding. It's just coding the PDF. Okay. So it has our brand board. It analyzed the image, which this is something that I was looking for as well, to make sure that it actually looks in the project files before it does anything. So now it knows our brand. It has our logo. Now it's coding out the PDF, and it should look much more on brand. So we have 5.4 testing out the presentations and slides, and we have another testing out the PDF. It's creating a lead magnet, and we are also going to get it to create a game of some kind. So in the examples they gave, they created a theme park simulation game. This was the prompt: use PlayArt Interactive and ImageN, create an interactive isometric theme park simulation game. So you know what? Let's just use the same thing. And let's turn on agent mode on this just to see if that changes something. Let's just say logged out. And let's also put it checking available APIs. Users looking for a policy. Looks like I need both, but I might be missing the exact tools like PlayArt Interactive. So this prompt was supposed to be for Codex, and I know that, but I'm trying to see if it's going to work around it, or if it's going to say, oh, I can't do it. I think there may be a skill for both. Looks like there isn't a dedicated tool available, but it's possible that it's embedded somewhere else. So I'm gonna let the agent figure this out for itself. Let me see. Use ImageN to establish overall. Yeah, I'm not even gonna test that. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna be able to do it, just because that's a Codex prompt. So this is going to search for different AI stuff. This is rebuilding the PDF document with custom fonts. Okay. What else should we try on this? This is cool. We didn't see this. Golden Gate Bridge. Okay, but all of these are using Playwright and ImageN. Like when it uses Playwright and ImageN, it can create its own assets and it can check its own work. So you're gonna get a better output regardless, but that only comes in Codex. Like you don't get those inside of the regular chat agent. You don't get those. So I wanted to use 5.4. Honestly, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say to my OpenClaw. This is my OpenClaw. Say hello to Martin. Currently live streaming. Say hello to the stream. Say hello to the stream, Martin. Here's a complete browser playable. Okay, so it's actually made it, and this is what I like about this new ChatGPT. Okay, so you guys see Martin. He said, "Yo, stream mission control is live. We're shipping in real time, and the skills panel is now wired under agents. Welcome to the build session." So that is something that we're gonna get into this stream, most likely towards the end. Is our mission control and what that's looking like, what's that feeling like right now. But with this, I really like that I didn't have to click on canvas and tell it to, code something in there, because now we could just click on preview and it'll open up and we'll be able to see this as a preview right here inside of the chat stream. This is very, very nice. This is very, very nice. So let's see, is it gonna come up? Is it gonna come up? I don't know. It doesn't seem to be loading or anything like that. So this is what we're gonna do. Remove the playwright and image gen references in this prompt. Create an mission, navigate in the browser. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna open up a new chat and we're gonna paste that. We're going to go to 5.4. We're gonna go to Canvas. The only reason I'm gonna go to Canvas, matter of fact, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna go into Canvas. And bam, like this, yeah, this still hasn't loaded. So it's talking about playwright spec and stuff like that. So I'm not even sure that it built it correctly. This is still building the presentation. This is completed the lead magnet. What's inside? An executive level framing of why brand affects performance, a 30-minute audit framework, checklist, blah, 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 whatever. So let's go and download this. And we are going to open it. It looks like it might be on brand. What do you guys think? Put your predictions down below. What do we think? Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? What is it gonna hit like? All right, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look. I need to turn on my Wi-Fi now. All right, bam. Okay, cool. So right here we have the right here we have the finished PDF lead magnet. So the CMO brand performance audit where strategy meets aesthetics, that's placed. That's the cover page, which I wouldn't make this the cover page, but this is a one shot, so keep that in mind. We have this next page. Your brand is either compounding what this audit reveals, who this is for. So it definitely has a much better layout than the past PDFs that we've had. Paid creative gets clicks, blah, blah, blah. Some of the fonts colors aren't correct, but those are like easy fixes, but you see that it has this layout that looks a little bit like monospace font and stuff like that. Like this is what our brand entails, and it is using the colors. So I would say that compared to what they were before, like GPT wasn't giving good PDFs at all before. So this is, let's say I want to go back and say, um, let's open Whisper, bro. I'm tired of typing. And Whisper is up. Okay. Reevaluate the entire PDF and make sure the right colors are being used for the right fonts. Make sure the right alignment is being used for the words, and make sure the formatting for each page is correct. And also create 5 different images to place inside of the PDF that will help readers or people reading the lead magnet to have a better experience. So let's see what that does. And did AI Educate finish? No, it didn't. I'm going to let this take its time because it's doing 8 slides. It's doing 16 slides. It has done 8 already. Then it has to do 16 more. Or not 16 more. 8 more. But okay. So I think that this tells us a lot about how ChatGPT is working now. Like having this activity structure on the side, being able to verify its intake of different contexts, I think is very important for us to know what our agents are doing when we ask them to do something. So I really do like that. It's following directions. I mean, other than the PDF, like just not looking as good or as polished, like it's doing okay. And I believe that if we actually work with this and we get this PDF to a stable point, we can just create a skill and we can use that skill inside a Codex or whatever agent tool that we want to. So there are definitely a lot of benefits to this new model that I'm seeing already. Add to project sources. So you can add a prompt to project sources. So it's recreating that. This is still creating that. This has finished creating, or it's still generating the content for this isometric game. And maybe we could do another game. Let's just say I use this prompt in order to test out GPT 5.4 in creating a isometric game, but I want you to give me a prompt to create some type of 2D platformer side-scrolling game. 2D platformer side-scrolling game. I know a platformer is not a side-scrolling game. 2D side-scrolling game. Okay, so bam, we're gonna use this. We're going to delete that. We're gonna go back over here. We're gonna copy and we're gonna paste this. Oops. Paste that right there. And we're going to put that on 5.4 thinking. This is almost done. I'm pretty sure. That's almost done. Listing font file names manually, blah, 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 whatever. All right. So we got this prompt during playtest and playthrough several rounds across verify that controls. Option 1, 3 sharper variations. On the cinematic arcade action cozy adventure. Let's do that one. Cozy adventure. Document may exceed maximum length, might be longer than a canvas, can currently handle to edit, please reduce. Yeah, it's building this out in one. Wow, it actually coded too much. Hey, do you have a video on how you set up your mission control? So in the last stream, we did a little bit of it and I did explain it. I actually have a video coming out later today, that's talking about the mission control that we used from Rob Sana. So this is one that you can just, plug and play. We built this one and I ran into some problems with it. So I just decided to build out my own mission control with, inspiration from this. And I don't even want to pull up my mission control because I feel like it's not even, so it's not even showing CSS right now. But I mean, I could show you a couple screenshots. But go back to the last stream, and you can find a part where we were actually building out the mission control. But we're gonna do that today, so definitely stay tuned as well. Um, so let's get this. Let's get this prompt. We are going to switch this to a cozy adventure. Perform well with minimal ambiguity. Bam. Simple puzzles, collectibles. Okay. Let's put it on 5.4 and let's send. So yeah, I think that this is genuinely broken. It coded too much. Or maybe it's done. Did it actually finish? I don't know. Assets are generated directly in code. I don't know. Did it? Let me see. Let's preview. Theme park sim. Let's see. Ooh. We got an error. Fix the errors, man. We need a fix errors button. L22 is not a constructor. Let's say this. Type error. Hey, we saw a good glimpse of it. It looks nice. We saw a good glimpse of it. But it's to edit, please reduce the length. Like this thing is coding its life away. I kid you not. This one is going to do the same thing. Well, I think that this one is going to be a little bit more a lighter on the code side. So this is still going. This one is still going. We did not put this in agent mode or anything like that. It's just building out the entire severe text overlap detected between element 1 and element 5. So right here, we're seeing that GPT 5.4 is actually detecting its own, discrepancies and failures, and it's saying, okay, we did this wrong, we need to go back and do this, and it's going back and fixing it, which I really really appreciate. It seems like a smart model. Honestly, like when I was starting to use 5.1, it really did not feel good at all. Paste those changes. Paste those changes. Failed to edit. The first patch missed the exact narrow, keeping them. What I attempted to remove frame remotes and import what I failed. The canvas patch tool cannot match the exact code pattern in the current file. What are you talking about? Delete this line. Replace this block. I don't even know what this stuff is. You need to try again. Try again to make those changes yourself. What in the world? Like what? No. That's almost done. Let's see. This hopefully this doesn't get to the maximum length. I don't think it should, but it probably could. So this should be done. Listing font file names manually. It was doing that for a while. It's now at 8 minutes. Do we need to reload this? Inspecting and modifying. Okay, all right. So it actually is in a different spot. Yeah. Honestly, all we're doing right now is just waiting on outputs. This isn't gonna work. No, I have the live file state now, so I could patch it directly instead of just fail to edit. Okay, so can I edit this in here? I don't know what just happened. Yeah, that window just broke. I don't even know. That window just broke. This is still going. Uh yeah, so we may just have to get codecs to build this stuff out, honestly. Because it's just super long. It's a in-depth thing to create a game in like one canvas and not use up the maximum space is very, very hard. But I mean, so far, 5.4 is feeling pretty good. It's feeling like a very polished model. It's feeling like GPT or OpenAI is redeeming itself. That's what it's feeling like. Um, and honestly, what we could do right now is okay. So let's add. Let me see. Search online for the OpenAI Codex provider model name for GPT 5.4 and add that to our gateway config or our OpenClaw.json or our config and restart the gateway so that I can use it on the OpenAI Codex provider. Config, that's our gateway config. Our config and restart this. Okay, so let's just get it to, you know, go look for some stuff. But if you guys don't know, so just like real quick side note, if you want to give your OpenClaw more access to its computer, you need to give it exec permissions, like full exec permissions. So you can do that inside of the config. You can get Claude Code to help you build that out, but you need to give it exec permission so that it can, you know, execute commands inside of the computer's terminal that it's hosted on. And it's really freed up a lot of time from me being on my OpenClaw's computer. Now I can just use my personal computer. I can use a SSH tunnel to tap into the mission control or the gateway. And it's just a better process. It's restarting right now and it is back. So we go model, OpenAI Codex 2, 5.4. Is this the model name though? Are you here? Let me see. This is still coding. Oh, it's done. Okay. It's called Lantern Trail. And it's a side scroller. And we're gonna preview it. Look at this. Look at this. So we use the arrows or up and down. This is very cool. Okay. So this is like Mario. This is very cool. Oh, like this is one shot. Like imagine you want to create a game for your students at school and you want like every time they get to a checkpoint for them to have to answer a question. You can build a game for them to do that. What's E? Interact. You got chats on here? Are you kidding me? Do you guys see this? I hit E and interacted with this person and now we're talking. Like my health is going down when I hit something. Wildfire found. Lantern shards. Actually try not to get hit. Oh wow. And then we went back to the start. We can restart. Nice. That's nice, man. Oh my goodness. Let me know how you guys think about this. This is a one shot from GPT 5.4. This was the prompt. And I don't know, should I start putting these prompts inside of like AI Educate, the AI Lab community? Maybe I should. But this is cool. Like this is cool because everything is working. It's smooth. it has animation, it has effects. Like it's not working 100% right now, but it's like very, very, very good. Very, very, very good. Very, very good. Like I'm actually having fun playing this right now. This is hilarious. Bam. Bam. We just completed the level. Okay, so in terms of game development, like minimal game development, I think that that's a pass. That was very cool to try. That was very cool to try. I'm eager to see these presentations and this PDF that it brings out. So, okay, image one cover visual. So it gave me the PDF again, which is starting that download, which it should have gave me all of this in a package, but it created a cover visual. So let's get that cover visual, that PNG. This is the cover visual that it made for our lead magnet, which is incorrect. Incorrect. It yeah, it just got all messed up. Yeah. I think your best bet when it comes to PDF generation or lead magnet generation, when it comes to this, is to find a great way of getting your AI to do it and then just get it to create a skill for it, because I think that it has the capability, but it just doesn't have the direction right now on how to use that capability. So if that can get better, then I think um it can definitely get somewhere else. Let's see these other images. Flow visual. So it used different visuals inside of this. So the visuals that we saw inside of that, it had actually been using. So that's a visual, but it's like it's distorting the visuals and stuff like that. You don't want, that to happen. Hidden brand text visual. PDF test. I'm gonna say it fails right off the box, right out the box. But I'm pretty sure if you go find like a PDF creation skill, like PDF creation skill, you know, PDF processing, like you can create better stylized PDFs. You just have to work with it. But I'm gonna give it a fail right out the box. I'm gonna give it a fail, and that's just me being very, very harsh. But I don't want to deter anybody from that. You can make nice PDFs with it, but you probably just have to work with it. But in terms of like the game, the game is nice. The game is nice. So like I really, really like this one. I wish we got to play the other one, because that would have been amazingly fun. And the progress goes up. Like this is amazing. This is fire. This is fire. I really, really like this. Lantern charge, camp gate, keep moving right. Keep moving right. Nice landing. The path is clear. Crystal gate. So it's like giving me messages. Like I really like how this is built out. Like I genuinely very much so really like how this is showing up. Like this is very nice. Stop that. And this is all the code for it. So I'll definitely put this inside of the AI Educate AI Lab. We will actually make this now. We're going to get the agent in here to do it. We're going to say create a new let's just do this. Let's duplicate this app. Say GPT 5.4 test. And we're going to go in here. We're going to edit. And we are going to paste the prompt. Bam. This was the prompts, which I kind of want to put this in like a code thing. Maybe we can use a block quote. Bam, that's the prompts. Now we have the result, pass, and we can actually put a file. So we're going to download this and we are going to put this in AI Educate and we are going to put it right here. We're going to put it right here. We're going to put file and we are going to put this right here. So if you guys do want to try out that game that we just made, let me see. Interactive game. Hopefully I can put something under here. Okay, cool. PDF creation. This was the prompt. Block quote. Company name and what we do to make it on brand for our company. Okay, so that's the prompt for that. Result, fail out of the box, pass with skill. Okay. And we will put this result, file. We downloaded this right here. We will put this in here. The one for my company. All right, cool. And now we're just waiting for the slides from AI Educate. And but in the meantime, definitely check out those resources. I need to go back to edit and press publish. Cool. Now press done and bam, you guys have those things over there, which we can preview this again. We can take a picture, take a screenshot. Bam. We're gonna go in here, edit image. And we're gonna go here, put this here, publish, done. So when we added the model, when we added GPT 5.4 with this model name, we got a Cloud Code Assist API error. And that to me means that that model is either it's not the proper active. Let me see, because it's saying that the CLI is active, but it shouldn't be. Whatever. All right, so fix the mission control so it shows up correctly. Let's just run that really quick. All right, so y'all can go get that if you want to. Running node to generate PPTX and check warnings. This is done. This is done. So this is the last test that we're gonna run on 5.4. But it definitely does feel pretty good to use. We can even try to use it inside of one of our GPTs. Um, let's see, my GPTs, Master Vibe Builder. So I was actually thinking about an app or website. I think it was a website that, what was it? I think I have it in my phone. And that's what we all should do. Is, whenever you have an idea, put it in your phone and literally just wait until you can have time to create it and run it. Is it in this one? Okay. I want to build out a platform that solves this problem. Companies have AI first employees, but not everyone is AI first. So, no employees should not deal with chatting to get what they need. What, bro? Okay, basically, the solution is let AI first employees build out the context of an AI. So basically, an AI will be able to have a universal AI agent or a universal database that an AI agent can pull from. And then different divisions will have different memory, while there is a central unified company memory, and there is a evergreen company hub of context about the business and everything else, plans, reports, everything, and also individually. So think of ChatGPT for a specific company with different users, the same way ChatGPT has different users, but the different users are different employees and they have different contexts, but they can also pull from the same context. And we want to make this a website or a full stack platform, depending on which route is best. So bam, that's gonna be our prompt to this, and this is our Master Vibe Builder GPT. I'm pretty sure this is available inside of the free resources. I guess it's not, so I'll put it here. Free resources. Master Vibe Builder GPT. Let's go option here. Let's go get this really quick for you guys. If you want to access it, you can. And we are going to go into this edit GPT. We're going to share this, anyone with the link, because this was private, but this we're going to release it to the public. Put it here, make this bold, and bam. Well, I gotta go in here and click publish, and then bam. All right. So this would really test out its ability to follow directions inside of a GPT. So this is very cool to see. Whenever I use this GPT, sometimes I have much more information or pre-context on what I want. So it needs to be able to identify that. But any extra detail you want included. Okay. So who are the main users, any preferences, blah, 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 whatever. And we'll basically go through this and it'll give us a prompt to give to whatever vibe coding platform we want to use. And we'll be able to get a much better output. So definition of done, stack constraints. Use the same project idea I gave you. The target users are going to be employees of an entire company. So it will be an internal tool that is used. And the most important thing they need to be able to do is draw from a large pool of company context so they don't have to look through files and figure out things or send an email to a coworker and do anything like that. For the stack constraints, I want this to be a pure prototype, so no real backend, but I want dummy data to be present, and the definition of done is a full, at least chat interface with a chat sidebar similar to ChatGPT or Gemini, and the ability to create a new chat, and the ability to see the employee profile and company profile, in addition to seeing the full context or data pool for that company without being able to edit it. So that's going to answer those questions. Let's see. Rerunning node. Like, this thing has been running for a long time. 99%. 99%. It's 99% done. How long has it? 40 minutes. Are you serious? This thing has been running for 40 minutes? What? We've been live for an hour and 16 minutes. Wow. No, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. 40 minutes. Like, do you guys see this? 40 minutes. This thing has been running for 40 minutes. What in the world? When have we had a chatbot model run for 40 minutes? This thing better be good. That's all I got to say. 40 minutes? Like, I'm perfectly okay. So it even says it on my dashboard, bro. I don't know. Cloud Code Assist API error. Cloud Code Assist API error. Let me see. Agents, whatever. I really want my anti-gravity quota to refresh, but I don't even think you can use anti-gravity inside of OpenClaw anymore. So then we have more questions. Choose one primary flow. Employee and starts the chat. Acts a company coins games. Yeah, and other people have built this out, but I want to build it out for myself because I can vibe code anything, and I might as well vibe code anything if I can, honestly. Employee browser company no. A. Yeah, A is definitely the one that we want to go with. And what we're gonna do is actually open this up side by. Wait, is it this one? No, it's not this one. Where are we? It's this one. Well, it's a heavy tab. Heavy tab. So let me see if I can open my mission control. Wow. Yeah, it's still broken. I think so. This is actually what I was going to do today. I went through the route of building a mission control for my OpenClaw using a pre-built one, and I ran into errors. And I also tried to build my own, and I think I tried to make it too robust. So when I build it out this next time, 3 different tries building out a mission control, I'm going to build it out with only the essential things that I need for operations and nothing that I actually need for, you know, the gateway or anything. Like I don't want it to replace the gateway. I just wanted to show the agents tasks, the agents actions. It should allow me to configure, light settings, but it shouldn't be, what I had before. Like I really just want it to work, honestly. I may just find another one and the terminal. So it's in the tunnel, but it's just not showing up. It's not loading. It's okay. This is what we're gonna do. Instead of 5.3 codecs, which we thought was gonna actually do good, I'm actually gonna let Gemini 3.1 Pro do this. Fix the mission control. The site is not showing up, even though it's running locally. I really don't like Gemini 3.1 Pro because it really eats up my money, honestly. Like bad. This is the last 7 days. So this is with Gemini, using Gemini CLI and using Gemini 2.5 Flash Lite and some Gemini 3.1 Pro. So, but over the last 30 days, we did $42. So let's just say every single month would be about $32 with the usage that I was using Gemini with. And the calls are just very, very expensive. Like if we go here and we go this, diagnosing the problem, initiate file creation, API rate limit reached? What are we talking about, brother? What are we talking about? I'm not sure why my models are doing this right now, but now we're about to just hit a Sonnet 4.6. Okay, because I know Sonnet is gonna get it right. It's just I don't want to use Claude models because I don't want to pay for them. I do not want to pay for them. They're very good. They are the best, but I just don't want to pay for them. I'm good on that. I am good on that. Okay. Let me see. Title. Where is? Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's very expensive. So if we go right here and we go right here and we ask, okay, how much did this cost? How much did this cost? And realize this is not the model finishing something. This is the model just running one part of something. So check this out. The input costed this much. We have all of these tokens because it is running a very large input prompt every single time. So at bare minimum, every single prompt is going to cost this with our current input. So between output and thought, if we had our input lower then things would be much much easier. But it would have to take more steps to get things done because it'll probably have to go find that context. It would still be less, but you know, it wouldn't be exactly what you'd expect. And so this one part costed 90 cents. Now, I'm about to watch this jump. I'm about to watch this jump literally like $2, $3, $4 just because I am getting it to do this. So fix the issue was a corrupted Next.js chunk. Cannot find module from Estelle. Okay, so can I finally show you guys my mission control? No, bro. Oh my goodness. It's actually broken. And this is a problem that I've run into a lot as well. It's been making changes, and I've been using sub agents to make changes to the mission control, and it's just kind of like breaks. It just breaks very, very easily. All right. Spend $5 more. $5 a response. That's what I'm saying. Let me take this off. And who should be able to create or manage the shared context in the prototype? Another rule you want instead, context is shared by the role and access differs. Everyone can view all shared context and only a small set of AI first builders can manage it. So every employee can see the full context, but then different departments can see the specific context for their department. And the only people that can change this are designated data store managers or people that are maintaining this within the company. So bam. Did it come back? Did it? You're on the wrong port. That's the old OpenClaw dashboard, not the 3,000. Are they serious? That's not true. What? Why is it on why is it on local why is it on localhost 3000? This is crazy. Let's go to remote. Wow. So I've just been on the wrong port this whole time, bro. Here's a sensible default based on your company wide memory, department memory, employee specific memory. In the chat answer will use all three with department shaping relevance. Okay. Correct. Yes. Correct. So I need to. What's the server house? We have a one. Oh, that's 1.126. So, but that's 334 still. Should be okay. So this is what we're doing. We are going to change this to 3,000. And let's see if we bam. Let's see. It's still the same thing, but it's not. I think there's something wrong with this because it's showing up correct on the host computer, but it's not showing up correct on my personal computer. Why is that? Because they're both on the same. Like they're both on the same exact things, bro. Why is it showing up like this? Why is it showing up like this? Failed to load resource. Main app webpack. All right, let me get this to this one now, but it's still error. The site appears good. Host computer, but not the SSH tunnel. This is not the. API provider returned a billing error. Your API key has run out of credits or has an emphasis. Who? That's crazy. So I only put $10 on here because I don't use my open router models, but just now, like Claude Sonnet just ate up $8. Like just now. Like with 2 prompts. Was it 2 prompts? I think it was 1 prompt. What was it? One, two, 2 prompts. 2 prompts made it use up $8. What? I need to fix my my starter prompt, honestly, because that's ridiculous. Like that's ridiculous. That is actually crazy. Hopefully this usage doesn't go up right now. If that happens, then it's RIP. It's RIP. Just send that. Man, oh man, oh man. But I mean, it looks good. Like it looks great over here on the host computer, but like everything is showing up. The agents are showing up. Approvals are showing up. Dark mode, light mode, like everything looks great. It's just not showing up good on my personal computer for some reason. Like everything is great with this. Honestly, I think the APIs have changed as well. Let me see. Okay, let's see what it's gonna do. Cause I genuinely want to show y'all my my mission control, but it's just not coming up. Like, is it my fault? I don't know. But we are getting to the end of the stream, so if you guys do have any questions, concerns, anything like that, definitely send them now before we wind down. And honestly, like now we're at production character 2,000 listeners. Huh. Yeah, all of those are CSS, JSON, CSS. So it should be able to fix this relatively easily. Fetch priority. Whatever. We're gonna see what is gonna give us. We are at 11%. Then I'm gonna have to wait 5 days. I'm gonna have to wait 5 days. Did this ever bring out? Okay, finally, 47 minutes and 37 seconds. It took 47 minutes and 37 seconds to build out this one presentation for a masterclass. We gave it a few assets. We gave it a simple prompt, honestly, and bam. We can download this, save it to AI Educate, go to, I kind of want to just like view it in something other than, okay, let's do Keynote. Okay, so uh let's see. Okay, so this is the presentation that it came up with. It used our logo, says AI for beginners. Let's play. Hopefully it's still showing my screen. AI for beginners. What you'll walk away with. It has this border around it. It's using the logo. Today's flow. Blam blam blam. So it's not really good with padding. Making sure that things are in the right place. Clear prompt framework. Copy this prompt. URA, help me. Context, what's happening. So it's something that can work, but it's not usable right now. Like, if you want some usable presentations, go to either Gamma, or GenSpark, or go to Manus. I love Manus presentations. GenSpark presentations are very good as well. But all of these are links that should be in the description. If it's not in the description, that's a problem. But you got this website for it. You have GenSpark for it. AI slides. I can show you guys some slides that we made before, which they have probably updated this. I will have to sign in. Oh, wow. GenSpark Speakly. Download for free. So this was one presentation we built out with it. Looks much better, like much better. But that's because this is like a skill. This is an agent that has a presentation building skill. So it's gonna be something different every single time. Like, this looks so much better. But we're about to download and install Speakly because we want to replace Whisperflow. And honestly, I was gonna build something locally to replace Whisperflow and all this stuff, but let's see. Speakly. Where's that at? Speakly. SP, right? Should be right here. Did I? Like, where is it at? Did I not install it? Am I tripping? Would it be Genspark? Is it in the G's? Genspark Speakly. Okay, right here. 100 plus languages. Bam. Let's sign in. It will open automatically. We don't want that to happen. Let's turn that off. Yeah, let's let it control our computer. All right. Startup. I'll deal with it later. All right. Allow access to microphone. Continue. If you see blue bars move, then you're good to go. Yes, continue. FN. Press to test your voice dictation key. Do you see the turning blue while pressing? No, I don't. No, change the key. Oh. Type of key. Let's do the same one. There we go. All right, cool. Dictate the message. Meeting notes for tomorrow, project timeline, budget view, action steps, next steps. Action items, next steps. Thinking. Okay. Hi, Amber. Quick update for you. I managed. Oh my. Can I not talk or something? Like, what is going on? It does take a little second to get it in there, but hi, Amber. Quick update for you. I finished the draft and shared it this morning. Please take a look when you have time. Thanks, Jerry. So, bam. I think we should probably send the report tomorrow. Report tomorrow. Okay. Select all the text in the text box. Turn it into a professional email. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Translate to English. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's nice. So you can hover or cover text, select text, and you can speak about it or talk about it. Let's try Genspark agent mode. Double press FN to wake up agent mode. Press and hold to speak the task. Help me create a brand personality survey. And then we hit enter to go, and it opens up a new page. It's using the super agent, which I don't have any credits for. I have 100. Get your result. Okay, Speakly supports. Bam, use Speakly. Take advantage of. You've unlocked Speakly. Enjoy 1 week of unlimited access. So if you download this right now, you can get 1 week of unlimited access before they charge you for it. Of course. Let me see. Speakly. Unlimited words per week in Speakly with any plan, any paid plan. 4,000 words per week in Speakly with a free plan. So you get 4,000 words for free. With those tests, we did 195 words. So I can see you'll use that up in a couple days. Yeah, you'll use that up in a couple days. So were we waiting on anything? We were trying to see this presentation and we didn't really like it. And then we went to Speakly. So we're gonna be testing out Speakly now. But did this thing finish? Okay, then we'll head into dev server and next dev was intermittently returning 404. Okay, can we? It's still not working. It's still not working. Like, come on. Are we serious? Like it's working perfectly fine on this other one. We may just have to do this tomorrow, guys. Honestly, we may just have to do this tomorrow. My screen isn't even working. Why is my screen not working? What in the world is going on? Yeah, we're about to end the stream. This is crazy. Let me see. Okay, we got it back, but yeah. So we was just looking at all of this stuff. Yeah, man. That's it for this stream, though. I'm gonna be using Speakly for the next week, and I'll probably go live tomorrow, so you guys will be able to, see some of that. But today we didn't really do too much. We just checked out GPT 5.4, which took up much of the time, but also we um did some tests of it, and we did a little bit of troubleshooting with our mission control. We didn't really do anything. I can't even say we did anything with our mission control. But this stream I really just wanted to be for GPT 5.4 and a few other things. So I'm gonna cover those few news items really quickly, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here, and I'll let you guys get back to your beautiful day. But let's talk about this one right here. All right. So, OpenAI and Amazon have announced a strategic partnership. Now, I really expected this, but I didn't necessarily see it coming because I thought they were competitors. But a little while ago, Amazon and Microsoft, I want to say both of them, announced that they were just too late to the AI race and that they would be better served, collaborating with those that are, performing well inside of it instead of doing it themselves. So Amazon Web Services, AWS, and OpenAI will co-create a stateful runtime environment for AWS customers to build generative AI applications and agents at production scale. So that is very powerful. I'm not an engineer. I am non-technical. I did not go to school for computer science or anything of the matter. The only reason I even know a little bit of code is because of vibe coding. So I'm just covering a little bit of AI news right now. And this investment is really a big deal because with OpenAI acquiring OpenClaw, they have been acquiring talent. So really stealing talent from other companies. And now they have one of the largest, if not the largest, cloud computing company to be able to, help them do some more stuff. And it's very interesting what the contingents are with this. So let me see if I can find it. So there was two contingencies on this, and the first one was that OpenAI reaches artificial general intelligence, and the other was let me see if they mention AGI. Nah, they don't even mention AGI in here. So the other one was something else that was pretty important, but this lets you know that, the AI bubble is still present. It's not going to slow down. We kind of see now that this technology is really, it's a great bet to make. Like, to say, hey, this is really going to be the biggest thing in the next 10-15 years is very, very true. And I want to show you guys this as well. This was pretty crazy to see, which I'm not even sure it's on this channel, but let me see. I'll pull it up. It was a video that was kind of crazy. Okay, right here. Right here.
Hi, it's Mitski. Check out my new music video for Where's My Phone?
This is crazy. This right here is crazy. Like, bro, do you see this? So basically this is what happened. The company that made these robots, Urbai, or Urbai's developer, put a prompt inside of Urbai to basically tell the other robots to come home with it, and it actually was able to do it. We never get off work. I don't have a home. Then come home with me. Like, bro, look at this man right here. Look at this man right here. He got arms. Nobody else has arms, I don't think. Or yeah, this one has arms too. But imagine each one of these is a full humanoid robot that can do anything a human could do. Open doors, jump, climb, whatever, anything. And you got this little Wally built robot talking about come home with me. And they actually do it. Like, did I not tell you to stay in this lobby? Did I not tell you to stay at this charging station overnight? And it's to say that, the distinction between robots, consciousness, reality, all of these things are really going to get questioned in the next few years, because y'all are going to see that we thought that robots were going to act like robots. We thought that they were going to do everything we asked them to, but in the near future, they are going to have the capabilities to develop the same mechanisms that we have, the same mechanisms that give us fear, the same mechanisms that make us happy, the same mechanisms. Like, that type of stuff can be programmed. And once these robots have all of the capabilities, they are going to be better than humans. They are going to be on par or better than humans at everything. And to know that this little robot can assemble all of them and potentially get them to go against their directive, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And this is one of those things that is pushing that reality closer to where humanoid robots can do everything that humans can do. So y'all keep your eyes peeled, man. Y'all keep your eyes peeled. It was some other stuff that we were gonna do during the stream, but I'm gonna go ahead and head out now. I appreciate everybody for stopping by, hanging out with me. Be sure to catch other lives. I've definitely been going live much more. This is day number 8, and I'm excited to continue building with AI. Some streams will be complete AI news. Some streams will be building out things. But definitely be sure to join the AI AI Lab, because you will be able to hear about when we're going live and what we're going to do. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate each one of you guys. We had 47 people join this live. We've been live for 1 hour and 54 minutes. So very, very happy with the turnout. You guys have a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys in the next stream.